Welcome back, you guys. I hope you're really enjoying our Brave series and how we've had different families doing our lesson. We have another one this week. Let's check in with them and hear all about how David showed Saul some mercy.
Okay, so now that we've heard the story of King Saul and David, and how King Saul kept trying to kill David, and David showed mercy to King Saul, I have some questions to ask you guys, okay? So, why did Saul want to harm David?
Because he was so jealous.
And why was he jealous?
Because they would have killed him.
And why do you think he was jealous of David?
Saul was jealous of David because everybody liked David.
Good. Okay, so remember that part where King Saul is sleeping in the cave and David sneaks up on him, and he could have killed King Saul, right? But instead, he shows mercy to him and he just cuts off that piece of his robe. So why did David spare Saul's life?
Because he wanted. Wait, say that again.
Why didn't David kill King Saul when he could have?
Because he didn't want to be dead.
Okay, good. Why do you think he didn't do it?
Because he didn't think that would be the right thing to do.
That's good.
He showed mercy and not killed him.
So then Saul wakes up, right? And David says, "Look, I have a piece of your robe. I didn't kill you." And how does Saul react? Do you remember what Saul says?
He said, "I won't hunt you."
That's right. Yeah, do you remember anything else that King Saul said? What did he say?
He said, "I won't hunt you anymore because you showed mercy to me."
Good, really good.
That's
Okay,
kind of
so
mine.
let's think about how this applies to us, okay? So instead of seeking revenge, what should your response to someone who has hurt you be? So that was a weird way to say that question, but let me say it one more time. So if one of your brothers does something mean to you, instead of trying to get back at them and get revenge, what should you do?
I should ignore them.
Ignore them. That's an option. Finley, any ideas?
I shouldn't retaliate and do it because that would get me in more trouble.
Good. And is that how you would want to be treated?
Yeah.
Right? So we treat other people the way we want to be treated, right? With kindness and mercy. Okay, so when someone does that to you, does something wrong to you, how can you respond to that person? What should you say?
I can say, oh, I didn't think you meant to hurt me.
That's nice to always think that the other person, maybe it was just an accident or they didn't realize they were doing it, always giving them the benefit of the doubt. That's really, really nice. Okay, so do you know anyone who needs to be shown compassion or mercy?
They should show mercy.
And how can you show mercy to somebody?
That I'm sorry.
To say you're sorry if something happens? That's good.
Not retaliate.
Not retaliate? That's really good. I think you guys heard that story really well. And you got some ideas about how it might work in your lives too, huh? Good job, boys.
Now can I have to spin mercy?
Wow, super good job, you guys. You were really paying attention. I'm so proud of you. I hope you at home right now are doing the same thing. I hope you've read through. And now we want to see the activity, right? I want to see how they did. They did the relay race. So let's check in and see how the relay went.
Hey, is everybody ready to start the race?
Let's go!
Let's do it! Ready, set, go!
Percy! Help me! And... Good job, buddy!
No, doggy!
Yeah! There you go.
No! Eat!
All right!
Eat!
Oh my goodness!
Eat!
I'll show some mercy!
How did you get the ball over there?
R!
Go, Reese, go!
Yeah, Reese?
Go, Finley!
Oh, that was awesome! That spin!
Yeah! See!
All right!
Let's go,
You're skipping the hula hoop!
I don't care!
Even with Percy!
I'm gonna do that like Malachi did. I'm just gonna... Mercy!
Why for Percy?
All right, team number 1, Malachi and Finley, congratulations! Woo!
Man, that looked like fun. Good job, you guys. You know, I bet Carl has something just as entertaining, so let's check in with Carl and Cassie and see what they think.
Hey.
Welcome to Grow TV. Introducing your host, Carl.
And your co-host, Cassie. Where we learn, where we grow, and we talk about Jesus. Once again, welcome to Grow TV.
What's up, you little chicken nuggets? It's me, Carl. Okay, so today I want to tell you about David and King Saul. And to help tell a story, I'm going to use these 2 toys. This is actually just a rock, but who cares? You see, David was a cool man, and he was very popular because he did a lot of cool things. King Saul here was kind of a meanie sometimes. And King Saul wanted to hurt David. So one day, when David was walking home from school, King Saul tripped David in front of all his friends and hurt all his feelings. Then David went over and tripped him, then started to pinch him and hit him over and over and over and over and over and over. What's up, Cass? I was just telling a story.
Yeah? What story was that?
The story where David beats up King Saul for being a meanie.
That's strange. I don't remember that story.
You probably forgot it.
Maybe. Or maybe it doesn't exist?
You don't exist.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you do exist. I just had a bad day.
Really? What happened?
Well, I was walking home from school and this big old bully tripped me.
Oh no, that's terrible.
It was. Everyone saw it and then they laughed at me.
I doubt everyone laughed.
No, it was everyone. Even my mom was trying to hold back a smile.
Ouch. Well, how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling angry. I just want to trip him back and make him feel upset like I feel upset.
I understand that, but do you think it's the right thing to do?
I don't know, but I think it would make me feel better. See? Ah.
Easy. I think at first it might feel good, but ultimately, it's not what we're called to do as followers of God.
But he hurt me first, and I will have my vengeance.
All right, calm down.
You're right. I don't want to hurt him. But sometimes it feels good knowing that people will feel the same pain that they make other people feel.
I get it, but I do think you could learn a lot from the story you're trying to tell.
About David and King Saul?
Yep, believe it or not, King Saul was not very fond of David. He was getting jealous of all the attention that David was getting.
Oh no. So what did Saul do?
He sent out armies to go get David.
Really? That seems a bit of an overreaction.
It was. Sadly, Saul kind of forgot about obeying God at this point. So So anyway, one day Saul went into a cave to take a break. The same cave that David was in. Saul had no idea. And now was the perfect chance for David to get back at Saul. But instead, he went up behind Saul and cut off a piece of his robe.
What? Why'd he do that?
Well, it was to show Saul that David could have hurt him, but he wanted to show mercy.
Mercy? What does that even mean?
Mercy is a type of forgiveness you show someone, even though you have the right to hurt or punish them.
Wow. But just because David showed mercy doesn't mean I have to, right?
Well, the only reason we should show mercy is because God showed mercy to us.
Oh, so you sure I can't?
No.
Not even a little?
No.
I'm saying that even if he was real bad...
That's not what God wants.
So I have to give mercy.
Yep.
What if I gave it this way? Mercy!
What?
Mercy, 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 mercy!
Silly Carl, that's not how mercy works, and I think you know that.
I do. I just know that showing people mercy, it ain't gonna be easy.
It isn't, but if we ask God for help, we can show mercy to others.
Wait a minute. That's our big idea! Today's big idea is we can show mercy to others.
So let's say it out loud on the count of 3.
1,
2, 3.
We can show mercy to others! Yes, we can! And that's a big idea.
Now, Carl, I'm really happy you decided to show mercy to the person who hurt you. I think God is going to be really proud of you.
Yep. I will now forever show mercy to anyone who crosses me. Except
what?
this bag of popcorn.
Carl, no!
No mercy! See you guys.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of Grow TV.
Man, Carl, you crack me up. Okay, guys, that was our lesson for this week. If you guys have questions or need help, please don't hesitate to drop comments in the questions below, in the comment section below, and I will be happy to get back to you. Otherwise, I'll see you next week for next week's lesson.